We all want our swing to look like the pros, but do you know actually how to get your swing to look like the pros? Let's talk about that today. When you want to swing like the pros, you might not always be inclined to say, I'm going to hit, you might not always say, okay, I'm going to hit a perfect shot almost every single time, 99 times out of 100. Some of you guys just want to be able to look good when you're swinging. You want to have that good, natural swing. Now there's different parts to this that we're going to want to go over, but I'm going to have to go over this in multiple videos. Let's go over the gist of it in this video today. So what we're going to want to do, number one, is have a smooth swing, right? I don't know one pro that looks like they're swinging it difficult other than maybe, actually I couldn't even name one. Every pro looks like they're swinging it smooth and easy. They're letting the club do the work. None of them are swinging it like this, right, to the ball, where they end up having a bad shot like that, right? It's almost impossible to hit it well, and it's almost impossible to look good, right? What they do instead, just swing easy. Come back and come through with that good natural swing, right? So, first thing would be to swing easy. Next thing is with your grip. You don't want to be tight, right? When you're tight, what that causes is you to come to the ball and now not look as fluid, right? You're gonna come like this, and you're gonna come to the ball, and the swing's not gonna look as good. Sometimes you might produce a good shot like that, but your swing's not gonna look good. Second thing would just be swing easy with your grip, especially left hand loose, and your right hand can be a little bit tighter. So again, back and through, nice and easy there, okay? So, first thing, swing smooth. Second thing, grip left hand light, and your right hand can be a bit tighter, so you're able to release the club there, okay? Third thing is have a nice finish. What I see a lot of players do is they have a good swing, they'll come through, and then they'll finish, and then they'll just like put the club away. That doesn't look like a professional type of swing. Look at Rory McIlroy, right? This is a person I love to look at for his finish, as his through swing is beautiful, right? He comes back, comes through, and then he always holds his finish right here, even for a couple seconds. So what I want you to do next time you're at the range now is hold your finish. What this will assist you with is now releasing the club properly, right? Now that you're able to come back, you can come through and you can release the club properly and hold that finish here, right? Now, we've talked about a couple things already. I'm going to talk about two more. It's a lot of info. It'll be in the description. But, we get to learn and we get to go on. Rewatch this a couple times. So I'm just going over it quick so you understand it better. But rewatch it so you understand it better, okay? The next thing would be your feet, okay? So when you're coming through, I want you to make sure your feet, your right foot actually lifts up here, right? The finish position is we want our weight on our heel here, okay? And we want our, basically 100% of our weight on our front foot and our heel to lift up, and our heel to lift up with just our toe there, okay? What this is gonna look like is, again, coming back, coming through, and now see, weight's on my heel, and then now I'm just on my toe here. That looks like a professional type of finish, okay? Now, the last thing that I want to talk about is overall tempo, okay? This goes back to swing smooth, but overall tempo means so much for your swing, right? Look at a guy like Fred Couples. Look at a guy like Jim Furyk, right? These guys have next level type of tempo, right? Which we would love to emulate. Now, a way we can do this is to now just get used to the club in our hands, right? Come back, swing through, nice and easy, right? Come back, swing through, nice and easy, right? Feel the weight of this club head and get used to it, right? You're gonna wanna, again, come back and swing through, nice and easy, right? A tip that I can give you with tempo would be to swing at 30%, swing at 50%, swing at 75%. Don't swing at 100% just yet. Because what you'll feel is when you swing at 30%, is you're able to now, okay, I have good contact there, and now my swing is smooth, okay? Now let me swing at 50%, right? Just half of what I normally swing at. Okay, good contact at 50%. Ball looks like it's going well. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to 75%, right? Now what you'll realize, oh, my tempo feels a lot better. I feel like my body's doing most of the work. It's not just an arm swing anymore. So now when you take it to 100%, you don't want to be swinging like you're trying to kill the ball. You can just swing easy, right? Back and through. What you'll find is your tempo ends up getting a lot better. Again, finished all the way. Feet are in a good position. Swing looks natural and looks smooth, okay? So if I were to go over all 5 things again, really, really quickly. Number 1, swing smooth, right? We don't want to look like we're just killing the ball here. We want to swing smooth at it. And overall, this will be the gist of this whole conversation. Okay? Swing smooth. Doesn't have to be the greatest shot in the first one, but swing smooth, okay? That'll make your swing look better. Number 2, your grip. You want your left hand looser than your right for my right hand players, and then opposite for my left hand players, so that you can release your right hand over and then come to your finish. Going to the third point, that grip will really help your release to help swing smooth. And then going to your finish, this will be my third point, would be to hold your finish, right? Come through, hit a whatever shot. Now I'm holding my finish here, right? Finish is held. What I see a lot of people do is they go like this and they just drop their club, or they just stop swinging. What I want you to do is now hold your finish at the top. That'll make you look like you at least know what you're doing, right? That's what we all want. So again, now come to the top, come down, and then hold my finish, just like this. Now, coming from your finish, each part builds along each other, so we can work on this as well. In my finish, what I'm gonna want is to have my feet be in a certain position. So for my right hand players, again, after I hit the ball, wherever that goes, what's gonna happen is my weight's gonna be on the front part of this foot here, right? Weight on the heel and the front part. And then my foot is gonna slide up and go on the toe, okay? That's what we're really gonna wanna see. So if this in full motion here, right? Come through, weight is all along the edge here in the front, and then it's gonna be on the toe here, okay? Fully lifted up all the way to your finish. Now, the last point that also full circle comes back around would be to swing easy, okay? You always see the pros when they're warming up, they're swinging smooth. Why? Because they want to be able to feel the swing, feel the club head weight, right? When they're swinging smooth, let's say 30%, okay, now I know where the club head is. That didn't go very far at all. That might have went, 80, 90 yards carried, but it felt really good. So to swing smooth like that and hit a good shot is extremely difficult. But if you can get used to that, I guarantee your overall swing and tempo will be thanking you, and you'll end up looking better in no time. So now 50%. Good. So again, I'm holding my finish. Weight's on the edge of my foot like this. Weight. Now it's fully picked up from my toe there, right? Now again, we're gonna just wanna swing through. Nice and easy, okay? Now let's go 75% and then 100%, and we'll talk about everything, okay? 75%. Right? Good speed, held my finish. Ball kind of took a nosedive there because it was a bad ball. But hey, I don't mind. I know I'm swinging it well and it feels good. Okay, last swing. We're gonna go for my 100% swing, and what I'll realize is my tempo has gotten a lot better. Right? Nice and easy, held the finish. And that's what a professional golf swing should look like. If you implement those things, I guarantee that will help you out as well. So if you guys like this type of content, the subscribe link is down below here, and my new recent upload is gonna be right here. see you guys in the next one.